What's up, fam? Get up in this big ass whip for another image tip. Today's topic, they don't have to know. Something I see holding a lot of dudes back, man, is a feminine ass desire. What I mean by that is feminine traits will always hold men back. That's just a pattern that I've noticed. For example, females care far too much about what other people think. For example, bitches will go broke trying to have things to gain the approval of others. They'll fuck their credit up buying clothes they can't afford to look like they have money they ain't got. These chicks will go into terrible car loan deals just to be in vehicles that technically they can't afford, that are eating up a majority of their income. They'll take terrible interest rates just to have things they cannot afford. When I see this quality in men, I see a men being held back, trying to look like more than they are. And that desire to be accepted, to be valued by others is what's holding them back from actually becoming valuable. So I'm just going to give you a couple personal examples. And the first two are actually going to tie in not only together, but they're going to tie in the same concept of they don't have to know. Anyway, so I had got jammed up, man. I had got into a little trouble when I first moved to South Florida. Ironically enough, I moved to South Florida to try to stay out of trouble. Anyway, I had made an agreement with some dude to buy something at a designated time and location. It was perfectly legal what I was buying. Long story short, the dude changed the price on me at the last minute. I, of course, didn't appreciate that. We had an arrangement. We had an agreement. Then he went on to tell me about how he could get more for it and so on and so forth. I said, bro, I don't care. That's what the fuck you agreed on. He continued to mouth off, said some things. It's like instantly I blacked out, bro. I relapsed. I was like, yo, motherfucker, I got a history of just taking shit from motherfuckers. Here I am trying to fucking buy something from somebody for the price that they designated. I was like, bro, I'll just take this shit from you, man. You keep running your mouth. He kept running his mouth. I had to put hands on the bruh. Had to remove some property from the bruh. Ended up getting into some trouble. Now, he didn't have to know I was a real ass motherfucker. I was childish at the time. I thought that I had to let it be known, you know what I'm saying? The type of fabric that I was made out of. I ended up paying the price for that. I had nothing to prove to that man, or anybody else for that matter. But I was coming from a history of having to prove yourself. The mistake I made was having a New York mentality in South Florida. I had to pay dearly for that. He didn't have to know. When I finally bonded out and got out of that situation, the judge forced me to get a job immediately. So I spent a week handing in applications, one of which was an application to KFC. So, unfortunately, yet fortunately for me, KFC was the first motherfucking place that hired me. So I just took the job just to have a job. They confiscated my vehicle when I was arrested, and they auctioned it. So here I am, carless, and working at motherfucking KFC. But here's the thing. I also was working at a nightclub, making hundreds of dollars a fucking day. Of course, I had to keep this hush-hush and off the books, because one of the stipulations of my bond was I couldn't work in an environment with controlled substances, alcohol being one. So I couldn't justify working at the nightclub. I had to keep that under wraps. And I also had to keep the punk ass job at KFC, making $7 an hour, so that I could stay the fuck out of jail. I was riding a fucking bicycle back and forth to KFC. Bitches laughing at me, niggas clowning me. But here's the thing. I was making thousands of dollars a week, while also working 2 days a week for $7 an hour. My check from fucking KFC was like $74. I was averaging $300 a night at my night job. Again, the point I'm making is, they don't gotta know. People thought I was a broke ass nigga. I had to let them think that. But while they were thinking that, I was saving my motherfucking money and preparing myself to have a much better situation. More importantly, an authentic situation. I know a couple of dudes, formerly myself, that took on a minimalist lifestyle. A lot of dudes had it real rough during the corona shit because their fucking lifestyle was too expensive and they had a hard time maintaining it during the lockdown. Me personally, I profited during the lockdown. Real shit. I was living a minimalist lifestyle. I got rid of all unnecessary things, all flashy things, all things to impress the opposite sex. And I just played it low key, man. Focused on my body, focused on my fitness, focused on my mental, you know what I'm saying? Save my motherfucking money. So the moral of the story is, keep your motherfucking money and your success to yourself, bro. You don't need to buy a bunch of shit to prove to people you got money. You don't always gotta wear your wealth. And you ain't gotta impress these bitches, bro. One of my favorite movies is Coming to America. And the lesson I took from that movie back when I was a young boy is that not if, but when I get rich, I'm not gonna let the woman that I choose know that until after she's already proven her value, her virtues, her loyalty, her commitment to me, under the pretense, you know what I'm saying, that I missed the fucking janitorial or whatever the case may be. That's just obviously an example. But I would rather wait and see if a chick can fall in love with me genuinely, having no idea how much I'm really worth. Motherfucking Princess Zamunda over here, she thinking, you know what I'm saying, that I clean up aisle 6. So just another little thing to make y'all think, man. Stop thinking you gotta impress people and prove to people what you got and what you worth and all that shit, bro. As long as you know what you got and what you working on and what you worth, you ain't gotta convince nobody else, man. You don't. You know what I'm saying? So don't waste your time. Don't waste your money, man. Peace.